mistake. In Warzone, you constantly end up being confronted with situations where you have choices, where you have many proper strategies, or like, to say a very simple example, sometimes people said that's not true, and you could come up with a perfect, like by analyzing all past games of your opponent and copying everything he did, you could come up with the most likely move. But I think that even in a situation, you know the medium Earth map, right? And there is this spot where the Antarctica territory borders 2 Australia territories. Okay? So, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. No.
So there is this double front, okay? Double front means you have one territory in your bonus, which borders 2 territories in another person's bonus. So you have the advantage that you can pick where to attack and your opponent won't know. Okay? So when you are there and your opponent is in Australia, you're in Antarctica, and you want to break him, you could say, okay, you can attack any, and it's dump luck, okay? You could attack one, and it would be, if he defends it, then it doesn't work. If he defends the other, you break him, or you attack the other, or you split your attacks or whatever, and there are like ways, you could just flip a coin. But like there is more to it, behind it. If you go, like there are the 2 territories, one of them is Tasmania and one is New Zealand. But them themselves are next to each other, doesn't matter, you break Australia, that's the big thing. Doesn't matter much which one you break. But after them, if you like climb up Australia and conquer the next territory, if you climb from Tasmania, you border all Australian territories next turn. And if you climb from New Zealand, you border all but one. So Tasmania has a strategic advantage. So mind games begin. So you're like, okay, obviously it gives me an advantage to attack Tasmania, but it's so small compared to breaking Australia. That's so much more important. I should ignore it, and probably my opponent will defend Tasmania because it's better, so attack New Zealand. My opponent will think, okay, what if that's exactly what he's thinking, and I will purposely defend the weaker one. This kind of thing. That's like the most simple example for a mind game.
Yeah.
Because it's just A or B. A is slightly better, but by a very thin margin. And you pick what to do. Sometimes the stuff is, of course, far more complex for most reasons. That's just like without having a board in a concrete game. This one is the easiest to explain.